Oh shit, we're out of the thing that I had to wait for. Hello, everyone. It's technically Monday for the next 7 minutes for me. Teebs, weren't you supposed to stream earlier? Yeah. Funny how that works, isn't it? Well, to be fair, I did have a few things kind of throwing the wrench into that plan. Number one being my computer. I had to update because I had to restart my computer because all the audio was just gone. So that was fun. So I had to wait about 20 minutes for that, and then I had to deal with swapping out the PS3 that I had sitting here because I was testing S-Video out for the thing. I found a multi-out to component, but the problem is I also have to set up my OSSC for that. We'll see how that goes. But I had to swap out the PS3, plug that into there. I had to move the cable that was plugged into an iPad. I wonder what I'm hitting with that. And get it plugged into the Xbox and make sure that my capture device wasn't spitting HDCP errors, because as we all know, those are fantastic. It's not fantastic at all. But I know that's probably not why you're not here. So you're here for speed runs, and I promise you, we're getting a speed run tonight and tomorrow, but not on here. We'll do the speed run here tonight, but tomorrow you want to make sure you catch the Games Done Quick channel, because my sorry ass, I can't say my sorry ass, my ass will be on there. I don't know why I said sorry ass. I don't know. But yeah, remember Fort Boyard. I get to do it again, and hopefully we'll be under the time. By the way, that one stream I had, I've had that and one other session to actually practice, and maybe that's why I said sorry ass, because it's gonna be very fun. And I would have time to practice tomorrow, but I have work, and I don't know when I'll be getting out from work. Also, if my voice is a little bit hoarse still, we didn't stream yesterday, but I went to a theme park on Saturday, and Honeybird can tell you, when I get on a roller coaster, it's either two things. One, it's a ride that scares me shitless, or two, maniacal laughter. And I didn't ride the ride that had pants shitting terror, luckily. So I was maniacally laughing a lot, you know. So throat's still a little bit hoarse, so to speak, because of that. So yeah, that's a thing to keep in mind. But I want to get some speed runs done. I wanted to do MT yesterday, and I wasn't able to get to that because I was tired, and we were working on my living room because I'm prepping that for something for this stream. And then, yeah, we got this. So with that in mind, I can't click anything on my doodad here. So we're just gonna have to hit this. There we go. Hello, Matrix. Holy shit. That music is so loud compared to, like, the opening music. Anyway, yeah, we got the, that thing up as well. Again, I apologize if my voice is, very low-pitched today. But that's just how it is on this this Monday. I should probably let the people on the Marathon Discord know I'm streaming. That would require opening Discord, because I literally, as soon as I finished restarting my computer, I opened Discord, not Discord. I opened OBS and all the other relevant applications so that I could get this going. So, of course, Discord has to update a lot. Oh, I'm gonna get that arbitration clause thing, ain't I? I sent an email off saying I wanted to opt out, but who knows if they're actually reading those. I never got an email back saying that it was that they were taking it into consideration. So I'm just gonna assume Discord didn't even read it, and I'm just still gonna be applied to it. Anyway, let me just let them know I'm streaming, and then we'll get started. There we go. Okay. So, I just realized my timer is not correct. I think it's -4.5. We're gonna double check that real quick. Whoop. Let's not do that, please. All right. God damn it. Okay, here we go. That was 5 seconds. See, the Xbox version is a bit weird because you have to count down. Time starts when the low on chapter screen pops up. So yeah, it's a little bit odd. Oh, now it's 4.5 seconds. Maybe the initial load was for 5 seconds. All right. You can definitely tell I was scrambling to get this going. Anyway, let's do some fucking marathon. So, work wasn't, well, I don't know. Work was a little bit better today. No guarantees that Tuesday is gonna be about the same. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, yesterday I had a friend come in to help me with moving stuff around in my house because I want to actually do a VR stream at some point in the near future. The issue is that I need to finish moving everything around, so there's nothing like in the way, you know. So I have a tiny little bookshelf that I gotta move at some point. I might move that under my workbench over there, near my editing station. Speaking of editing, I need to actually work on that park stuff. I actually wrote some music specifically for it, if you could believe it. And I think I gotta go fish it up from the machine upstairs. Should probably switch that machine out with the M1 Mini. Because currently it's a 2012 Mac Mini. i7, but it's definitely old. After the next ESR release of Firefox, I don't think any web browser is supported on it. So I would have to just keep it offline. So I might as well switch to the M1. The problem is the M1 only has 8 gigs of RAM, because it's an original one from 2020. but I don't know. I got stuck on that 4 for some reason. Oh well. How's the frame rate for everyone? It looks a bit choppy for me from like the preview. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I don't need to do that on Xbox. I just go. You just go. The only time you have to worry about the enemies in this whole first section is if you're playing on Mac and PC. Otherwise, avoid, avoid, avoid. Okay, well, that gives me the chance to try that again. All right. Let us try again. Oh yeah, I got a game in the mail today. I was actually surprised it came in because the tracking page did not update at all. So as far as I know, it was still in its origin country. I got the first Persona, Megami Ibn Roku, in the mail today. For the PlayStation, comes with the manual and the obviously the game. But I think the only issue with it is that the jewel case, well, the case for it, is not in the best condition. Yeah, Marathon, Durandal's opening music fucking slaps. Like, huge shout-outs to Power of 7. I still need to play Cyclones, which I think is a game they also worked on. That and Infinity. I like I'm gonna be honest, I like Infinity's a little bit more just because it has that fucking like Mortal Kombat vibe to it. For some reason. I mean, case in point, someone did a mashup of that in Mortal Kombat theme. But M2 is the Marathon song. Whoop. Also, hello Meatloaf 231. Hope you're having a good... Well, I can say morning now. It's 12:31. $12:05. I am bad with time. Maybe that's why I can't start these like earlier. No, we know why, but it was a joke. Hold on. My hair is getting in my eyes. That's really funny. Okay, maybe that won't help. But I felt a hair hit my eyeball. Okay, hold on. I have a way to rectify this problem. And I'm going to do it right now. There we go. The problem is rectified. Oh, thank you, Bob. Alright. I promise we'll get a run done. This game is actually way easier to... Ah, shit. To actually get runs done for. Oh yeah, since I wasn't on stream yesterday as well, in addition to Persona 1 for the PlayStation, I picked up the Soul Hackers 2. Obviously used, because it's still $60 brand new. Go figure. But that's fine. And then Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Not Arena Ultimax, so it's the sequel to that. Not a terrible collection to get. I mean, I have to pick them up anyway, because, you know, the series we're going through. It's weird to think that Soul Hackers 2 is in the same timeline as Persona. Like, it just happens way off in the distant future. Alright, so hopefully tonight we get some good luck with spawns. Hopefully. No guarantee, but hopefully. And again, for people that were not here at the opening, just to mention, before I get too far into this run, tomorrow I'll be on the GDQ Twitch for Awfully Silly, which is a hotfix show I'm going to be doing Fort Boyard. I mentioned that a bit ago, but I want to re-mention it just because I know some people don't normally come in right at the very start, and that's understandable. I mean, you know. And if we take a BRB, I'll mention it after that as well. Kind of an important thing, because this will be the first non-mainline event run that I've been doing. Because all the other ones have been at mainline events. This is the only hotfix run I've done, or am going to be doing. Now I get to obsess over Fort Boyard even more. And speaking of Fort Boyard, if you can't get enough of Fort Boyard from me, we'll be streaming before the event, GDQ event. The new Microids game comes out, I think, 2 days before? Yeah, 2 days before. And yes, because I'm very predictable, I'm gonna buy it. Okay. Didn't die, very important. They did, though. Lamau. Let's go! Move it out! Okay. Very nice switch. Hit. 3 grenades. Somehow hit it. Fuck. I didn't even break it. What the fuck? Lol. Okay, hopefully I can... Oh my god, come on. Fuck off. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain. I made it. That's all that matters. Well, I can't say that. I get a certain amount of enemies going at me. Whammo. Dead. Oh my god. I just want to reset from that alone. But, no, we won't. You know, I actually haven't tested the Persona disc yet to make sure it works. Probably should do that. I have a PS1 upstairs I can test that with. Ugh. Sorry, I had a hiccup. Okay. Very carefully go here. Didn't take damage. Very nice. The 4 trooper was very kind. Except for that one. Okay. Thank goodness I don't have to do this jump backwards. I hate doing this jump backwards. Absolutely hate. And hate's a strong word. What would be another good term? Fervently loathe. That's a good term. Yeah, because it would be laud if it was the other way around. I think. Wasn't great with English, and that's a shame because it's my first language. Alright, I am gonna top off on health just a bit. Okay. Fire. Alright, not bad. As long as I don't get caught here. Good. No trooper. Nope, trooper there. Oh, almost flew off. Okay. Very nice. Now I just need to burn the primary fire. The secondary fire is fine. I just need to burn the primary. Okay, good. I was, for a second there, not expecting to make that. Yeah! It's always nice when I can make that without falling into lava. It requires a really tight turn, though. Okay. Head back, open door. And then hopefully this jump here goes fairly okay. Nope. That means we gotta take the walk of shame. This is the walk of shame, by the way. Don't know if you know that or not. And this is gonna make this section a little bit harder because of the fact that there's now going to be cyborgs in the hallway. Yep. Not as much harder, but... Wow. And we're out of there. Okay. So for those of you that were reading the Bird app, my profile on there, I mentioned that I got Space Station 13 back on the brain, and it's not a lie. I was watching some videos on YouTube, and I'm like, damn, I haven't played around a Space Station 13 in like a good year now? Year, 2 years? So I want to play some rounds. The issue is that is not going to be something that I'm going to be streaming on Twitch because I know server rules for stuff like that. That can actually ruin someone's round. So unless I'm like fucking about on a single player, like self-hosted server by myself, or with a friend for a purpose. You're not gonna see me stream that game. However, I am planning at least to record the rounds because sometimes the funniest shit happens in those and you gotta make sure it's documented. There was one round I played where there was a fart virus that was made. Just go with it. And it caused people to implode by farting hard enough. Just remember, I can say the most off-the-wall shit about that game, and it'll be stuff that you can actually do in it. No! That's fine. No, that's not fine. Watch as I still get that spawn. Oh, I got this one. Okay. Try that again. I'm gonna burn the grenades this time. Okay, there we go. We are now halfway through the game. That was the halfway point. I know I normally call after the big house to be the halfway point, but that's the official halfway point of the game. In terms of level count. Okay. Not the worst. So glad the audio is going through my IM, so I don't have to, like, set up, well, through the HDMI, so I don't have to set up audio out. One. Eight. Yeah. Gotta wait 8 seconds. All right. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Good. We saved it. Okay. I think it's this way? Yeah. How many shotgun shells am I at? 23. I'm gonna top off on ammo. There we go. Alright, oh, and we got a good spawn for this. That's not bad. We're not gonna jump up because it's gonna spawn all the enemies in. We're just gonna line ourselves up for that. And then do that. Somehow I avoided. Somehow I avoided. Still somehow avoided. That's 1 into 2. Lamal, Lamal. Hit 2 into 3. I don't think it's this one. No, it is this one. Two. That's enough to get through. Don't need to overdo it, just enough. Okay, into 4. This is where it's going to be really hard for me to actually see the game because this television is... its screen's not great. I mean, I can play most of the game with it, but like, yeah, my screen is completely covered right now. I have to use the OBS preview to be able to see where I'm going. If that gives you any indication. Alright. Getting sloppy with those hits. Okay. It's 19 reserve, but technically I have 21 shots left. Okay. I should definitely note again, the television I'm using to play this right now is my childhood television. I've had this Vizio for so goddamn long. It's like the most dependable monitor in my entire setup. Oh, come on. Okay. Into 12. Not to 12, to 8. There we go. Gonna head into the big house in a second. So we're in the big house. And now we're getting this, this thing going. That's some good soda. Okay. So now we begin what I like to consider the second half of the game. I only put this, I call this the second half because when you try to do a, like a co-op game, you either start at the very beginning or you start at the big house. That's why I split them up like that. Nope. I hit too many of the wall. Alright, I'm actually gonna switch from that because we probably have to do, yep, 3. It was almost perfect. Got 2 of the 3. Not all 3, but 2 of the 3. Okay. I think we should, I think we'll get a run in before the little timer above me hits 0. This hasn't been the worst run. There's definitely issues with this run, but I wouldn't necessarily call it bad. It's kind of an okay run so far. On that note, in terms of questionable decisions, that's one of them. Okay, good. Oh, triple. We'll count it. We'll count it. Okay, I gotta remember to lower the water in this next room. Nope, it's that one. That means it's this. Ah! Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Guessed. Fuck! Okay. That was a fun thing to open the door to see. Nope. Okay, maybe I will. Okay, I'll deal with them in a bit. Don't shoot! I'm with the science team. Wait, wrong game. Still get jump scared. Nope. Nope. Which one is it? It's one of them. Oh, it's none of them. Okay, well, I'm about to get my ass kicked then. Yep. Whew. Oh, that was close. Well, whichever one it is, I know for a fact it's gonna go down here, so I don't have to worry. Now, the reason we do both of those is because there's ass bobs in the other one. Ass bobs being assimilated bobs, just for reference. Okay. I think this run's probably aiming for like a 38. That was really close. Just like that was really close. Oh, God. Oh, boy. And I gotta play this a little safe. Okay. Okay. Now we are on this level. With that fun jump. You know the one. Right? Right? You know the jump. Well, first we gotta set up for that jump, so let's go do that now. Okay. Swap out for this. Tap dance and Bob? Yeah! Always fun to see Tap dance and Bob living the dream. Dream of performance arts. Okay. Cut it out! Okay, here we go. Okay. That jump is always stressful. No matter which version of the game you play. This version, Mac PC version, really stressful. I like this one a little bit more because I can see where I'm going. The PC Mac version, you have to do that jump basically blind. It's not fun. I think that's the one, that might be the one trick that like makes me not play Mac PC often. For M2. It's just such a hard jump. I just now realized at the text box down there, it's not even showing the most recent message. It's showing the message before it. I'm gonna fix that before the run's over. Well, not before, after the run's over. Okay, I guess we're not moving. Fantastic. So my plan is I want to get at least 2 runs done. Just 2. Wow, that cyborg didn't even spawn in. Amazing. Okay. Gonna do a swim up now. Good. Head down. Good. And now we do the fun jump. The fun jump. One, 2, turn. No! What the fuck? I probably should have hit that 3rd grenade, I'm gonna be honest. I can do that with 2 grenades on Mac PC. I think I just got a bit cocky with it. Yeah, that's what it was. Why am I looking this way? Alright, hit the switch. And now we prepare for that. Although, to be honest, I'm only really picking that weapon up for like 1 level. Which is Fatum. Okay. Lamal. Okay. How did I miss? Any... Nope. Sometimes one spawns there, so... A reminder, if you don't want to auto-switch to a different weapon, you need to be either charging or actively using the weapon you currently have. So in this case, we charge the fusion pistol so we don't switch to the shotgun. Oh, that's odd. This one also still spawns in. Fascinating. Wow, I can't believe I did that. Got the triple. Oh, they were all in a single file line. Isn't that nice? My OBS is glitching the fuck out right now. I don't know why. Well, actually, I can think of 3 good reasons why I might be doing that. Number 1 is Windows. Okay. I was hoping to, like, snipe it, but we were too close. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Can't fire anything because it's gonna spawn enemies then. Can't fire weapons until now. Okay. One more. Good. And hopefully I can climb this tower a little bit fast. Yeah. Come on, hit the switch. Very nice. Why am I tired? Other than it's 12:40 in the morning. I want to make sure those 4 fighters are out of the way because of here. I don't want the thing to accidentally go up because a 4 trooper managed to touch the polygon. Now the same cannot be said for this one where I have to manually activate it. There's no enemies though, so that's good. Okay. Finishing this level up. Oh, don't do that. Oh, okay. There we go. 3. There we go. Onto the ledge. 3rd to last level. Having really bad luck hitting switches today. Ugh. Okay. Gonna top off on health, and then we can focus on not dying in the second half in the finale. Somehow made that. Okay. Don't know why I stopped, but okay. All right, final part. Now let's see how much bullshit I'm gonna deal with right here. Apparently a lot. Try that again. Hold on. Okay, that was a miss. God damn it! How did I do this? Trying to comprehend how the fuck I did this strat. Every time. Finally! Made it. Ah. That noise happened. If this is your first stream since that's happened, that is a notification that, some of you are going to have an enforced bathroom break. But don't worry, we'll still be here. Having a fine quality, gallivanting. Definitely take the time to grab a beverage if you haven't picked one up yet. I had to remember to get a beverage earlier because I don't want my throat getting parched. Anyway, final level. You at least get to see the end of this run before it happens. No enemies? Okay. Hit the corner a bit too much there. Oh, come on. Ha! Thank you, Juggernaut. Very nice. I don't know why I did that. I should have just shot the hunter. Well, actually, no, I don't think I would have been able to. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna have to get a little bit of health here. Just a little. That's my definition of a little. Okay. Wow. I actually thought that was gonna be in the 40s. God, what a run. That was 6 whole minutes behind, 6.5 minutes behind my PB. Because my PB is at 33 even. Oof. Oofarino. But you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world. Alright. I was supposed to grab something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, mint. These are honey lemon with word I cannot pronounce. And I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I am terrible with pronunciation. Anyway. Are we ready for another run? I know I am. I think. Yeah. Holy shit, hold the phone. I have been given an eBay offer to get, oh boy, one of the Raido Kuzunoa games for less than $100. Oh boy. How long do I have to decide that? 2 days? Okay, I'll think it over. The Raido Kuzunoa games, the Devil Summoner games, they're not cheap. They are not cheap at any way, shape, or form. They're not the most expensive Megami Tensei games, but they're definitely up there in price. God, what's the most expensive one I've bought so far? Last Bible English version, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Going at it. Good. No drones. There we go. And then... head up the stairs. Punch. I've noticed when I do that turn right there, to do the turnaround, my thumb digs under the joystick, like, top. No. I don't know if I really should be doing that or not, but it happens. Kind of force a habit. My worry is I'm gonna do that enough that the actual, like, stick part, the top of the stick for the controller is just gonna pop off or something. These are things that I worry about, even though I probably shouldn't. But yeah, at least Xbox One controllers aren't that expensive nowadays. At some point, I'm going to be moving to the Series X because of the whole, one... It looks like the Series X is probably going to be the main thing moving forward with next year's games, because there's not a lot of games that I've noticed coming out soon that are for both Series X and for One. I keep mentioning Atlas games, but that's a good, like... They support things for way longer than they probably should. I mean, case in point. I think Persona 5 was a PS3 game, but the PS4 was already out. And then Persona 4 was a PS2 game, despite the PS3 being out. But I have the last, as far as I know, one title coming here next month, which is 5 Vengeance, SMT 5 Vengeance. Because I gave my sister my copy of the regular 5. I'm just trying to find a good deal for a Series X. I refuse to get the S. I like physical media. I think moving entirely to digital only is a terrible idea, and I know I'm saying that as someone with a rather substantial Steam library, but like at the same time, I try to buy physical copies for games when possible. If it's not possible, sure, I'll buy it on a digital storefront, but if there's a physical copy of a game, I'm gonna try to buy that. And then, if it's possible, buy it from a mom and pop shop. Which is not a lot of those. Not a lot of local game stores. Technically, the one that I would classify as a local game store is still part of a chain. But, like, the chain is so small that, you know. Technically, it's a corporation, but, yeah, it just has so little, like, actual stores to it. I think it's like it was 118 from the last time I checked, and that's like still international because they had a store in Egypt. Just one. Just a one. I don't know if that store's gone out of business or not. I think there's like a few British locations as well. I kind of don't like the fact that, for the most part, if you want to go to a game store, it's almost entirely GameStop or like a, you know, regular retailer like Walmart or something. Remember EB Games? Just remember Electronics Boutique in general. Yes, I know that GameStop is essentially like its successor, but like just the old school EB game. KB Toys. Ooh. Fun fact, I bought my copies of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and SimCity 4 from there, from KB Toys. I think it was the one in Smithfield, North Carolina. It was at like the strip mall that they have there. It went way out of business after, like, 2 years after I went there and got that originally. Yeah. Okay. In we go. Gonna hold the back. I'm gonna hold the thumbstick so I'm moving backwards is what I'm ultimately getting at. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna use this entire run to mull over if I want to get this Raito Kuzunoa game. I think it's the first one. Yeah, Soulless Army. Because I think the second one is King Abaddon. Sneeze. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, that sneeze was so powerful it made me burp. Fuck off, 4th Trooper. Okay, good. Let's see. Not bad so far. Yes! Okay, good. It's 2 tries in a row that I've got it. And then not burn. Don't want to fall into the lava. I would have fell into the lava if I didn't stop for a second to burn ammo. You know, I might consider that, that offer. Not a terrible deal. Again, good luck getting a game under 100. For the disc only. think with the case, you're normally going about like 150, 175. So yeah, under 100 for just the disc alone is not a terrible deal. Technically, I could just, like, have a reproduction case or something. Have the game, but just have, like, a reproduction of the case. Because I don't know about you, I don't really want to store PS2 games in little sleeve slip cases. I could probably just find some random DVD case and then just, like... I don't know. Buying DVD cases technically would probably be the most cost-efficient route, because just the cases themselves can cost a substantial amount of money. Because, yeah, people are just selling the cases alone, no game, for like $60, $70. Can you believe that? Absolutely outrageous. Used game market is literally in shambles. Okay, I think I went far enough. We'll find out in like 3 seconds. Yeah, I did. You can tell if you've made it, you just gotta go by the images for the terminal text. Like for instance, if we didn't get the objective for this level done correctly, we'd get Admiral Tafir. Which we don't want to see Admiral Tafir, because that means we have to run all the way back over here, or all the way back to the beginning of the level. Okay, I'm actually gonna wait until it goes back up, because it's gonna be faster to just wait. Okay, I take that back. That was a fucking waste of time. Favorite stretch of levels. See, I'm of a different mindset. Like, this level's fine. Oh god, this level. This level can irritate the absolute shit out of me sometimes. This is still the only level in the game where I get really uneasy on. Because, yeah, it's such a hard level. Because we gotta do... that. Ex Cathedra. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, I think 6K feet, if you're doing it in a speedrun context, is probably the worst level of that stretch. Vidboy, its jump is a bit weird, but oh, when you get it, and then there's that gap jump across the lava. Oh, so nice. I kind of like the stretch of, as much as I don't like extermination missions, I do think the second half of the game is, like, sublime. I'm very vocal about how much I do not like extermination missions in this series. It's why those specific types of levels are the ones I put in the most effort to, like, trying to minimize the pain. Out of all the extermination missions in this game, my favorite is where the twist flops. I think that is the only one that I would say I don't hate in some capacity. Especially on Mac and PC. I fucking love where the twist flops on PC. What about Bob on PC? But that level also just has grief in general for players. Oh no, you left like 3 enemies alive down in the lava. Well, I guess you're just not gonna continue. It's after you get captured. It's the second of the extermination missions for second half of the game. It's after kill your television. Yeah, it's the one with all the ass bobs in the pit. The pit? Ah. I probably shouldn't have done that. God Will Resort the Dead, I think, is the worst extermination mission in the series, hands down. Like, just hands down. That level is so goddamn infuriating that I have lost multiple runs to it before. I think Jason Jones was the map maker for that. That is an absolutely sadistic level in terms of, like, why is this, like, turnaround staircase that a ass bob can just, like, jump scare the shit out of you? Begging for mercy, right? It's such a gimmick level because there's 8 rooms, 8 switches, you know, 8 panels. I've gone on about that a lot. It's very symmetrical, so to speak. On Kindergarten, it's just a cakewalk for the most part, if you're not trying to do it in a speedrun aspect. It is indeed a Jason Jones level. That does not surprise me. Like, okay, if we're talking about levels in each game that I think are the worst. God Will Resort the Dead for M2. Hobbyquit'em for M1. And Nah Man He's Close for Infinity. I cannot put into words how much I hate Nah Man He's Close. Other than the maze. See, on a casual standpoint, it might be fine. In a speedrun aspect, I should really stress that it is the same difficulty no matter what difficulty you're playing on. It's just hard because it's fusion bobs, right? And fusion bobs can deal a lot of damage. So you're in that last hallway, right? And then a bob just instantly starts shooting and you're dead. Because you've lost like 2/3 of a shield. And you only had about half. And then, you know, thank God, it's not super long. Oh, I had a honk, so to speak, on that. What the fuck? It's actually why I'm glad for any percent we don't have to play that level anymore. For all main levels, you still have to play it. And, oh God, I have to play that again. I just realized. Because inevitably we're gonna hit 1,000 followers, and then I'm gonna have to do that marathon, which means I have to play Infinity, all main levels, Kindergarten. Which means I have to play Nah Man He's Close again. Oh boy. This level? I think, okay, so the only worst part about this level is the platform. That one platform. 0 weapons. Well, it just means you gotta do, like, that. You gotta take advantage of speed and momentum in this game. For, like, Mac and PC, you would have to, like, rapidly turn around. Because you actually deal more damage when you're, you know, punching. Because, you know, everyone runs faster with a knife. Everyone deals more damage while running. You know? Especially one with water. Yeah, in the water, it's kind of bad. When I played through this, I've only played through Marathon 2 once on TC. Because it took me 7 hours in one sitting. Yeah, this level did cause me some grief. Thank goodness I was playing it on this version, because if I played it on Mac and PC, oh, I probably would have given up. There's a reason that Infinity is the only TC run I do. How different are the ones on Mac and PC? The only difference is you don't restart the level if you die. You go back to the last save point. That's actually why I recommend, if you want to start with M2 as your first speedrun, do the Xbox version. It's a bit more forgiving. Yeah, the physics are different, but it's definitely a lot more forgiving than, say, like, Mac PC. Like, Freeburst actually, like, 100% knocked it out of the goddamn park with this. Like, this is my main version of M2 now. That's how much I love this version of the game. But yeah, like, I think Aperture got the time down to like 30 minutes. PC has definitely gotten faster now, I think. We're in the 29-minute range now. But, you can get a really compet time in this without really trying too much. As long as you know the route. What? Oh no, I realized what happened. The Bobs from the exit opened the door and they ran out. Yeah, we're in Durandal today. I'm taking a break from M1 for a while, because I know I kind of bombarded people for like almost half a year with M1 Marathon Mondays. I was thinking about doing like a, trying to, like getting my iBook out and taking a look at what map scenarios that we have, but then I remembered, I don't think I can actually capture gameplay off of that correctly, because I tried doing Infinity, and then, like, the output for the game window, you know, the viewport, didn't actually show anything. Like, the HUD showed up, but not the game. And then I remembered I have to do it on my actual Power Mac. But yeah, since I didn't say hello to specific people, I hope everyone that has been talking in chat and have joined or are lurking are having a good evening so far. I know we have a pretty substantial number of people lurking. I'm not going to call names out. Just know that I see you. And I hope you're having a good day. Covered from pneumonia. Oh. That's not fun. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Bob will sort the dead. That's pretty good. That's a good pun. You know what I might do after the stream? I might go grab my my slim PS1, so I can test that Persona disc after stream. Actually, I should really test both, all three of the PlayStation 1 Personas, just to make sure they work. Ideally, I should really be testing all of the games. I know Persona 5 works because that was the only game I had for the PS3, apparently. I thought I bought Digimon World Next Order, but apparently I didn't. So, yeah. So I had a copy of Persona 5 that I could test, and I know that works. It's a super slim PS3. So maybe I should test all the games. I know my copy of SMT3 works. Oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's why this version is my favorite, by the way. That specifically. That and What About Bob not being ass. You know what the worst shotgun is? The one from Fears, which is technically called a rifle, despite it being a shotgun. It has the most anemic fire ever. And I think all the weapons deal the same amount of damage per shot, so, I think I've seen people wanting to, like, recreate that, loading mechanism. Because it's like, well, I don't think it's like a weird mix of the, yeah, how does that work? Because, like, there's a pump on it, right? But it has the circle. How do you... Yeah, there's the pump, and then there's the circle. I think that Mr. Marathon is just being very extravagant when he reloads his shotgun. Not gonna lie. It's pump and lever action. Oh no. Oh yeah, again, I want to mention, since I mentioned it at the beginning of the first run that we finished, tomorrow I will be on the GDQ Twitch channel for more Fort Boyardee. So if you wanted to see more Fort Boyard action from a fine quality speedrunner, oh boy, do I have a speedrun for you. Sure, we all do. Oh, whoo! I'm glad I had a throat lozenge in my mouth, because that, I went, whoo! And then, oh. Weird feeling in my throat when I did that. Okie doke, no problem. I know me starting kind of late probably isn't like the best thing, but like... Other than the maintenance I had to do, I'm just gonna chalk it out to, you know, getting out of work. And then just like having to have my food, whatnot. I want to point out, I really do not feel great about having to start, like, as late as I do. I know there's some viewers that probably appreciate me starting at a time like this, but, I really want to try to start these around prime time, but it doesn't help that I get off at 7 p.m. Is there a more iconic line than Frog Blast the Vent Core? Not for Marathon. I mean, I'm coming out of the booth is, a pretty good line, but that's just like an improv line. I think it's an Adam Sandler reference, if I remember. Oh, and then footprints.
Kill me! No!
No, that's an iconic line. Screaming. Or like the 4 flamethrower death noise in M1. That's a pretty iconic line, so to speak. Bob's scream is iconic. It's like the donut line. Or no, big day today, Freeman. I think that's a good sign of how iconic a line can be. You just randomly reference the lines throughout your day. I reference Half-Life lines so often during a day. Like, again, big day today, Freeman. I reference so much. Speaking of Freeman, I really need to get to getting coffee and sparkling and fresh and all the other people that are probably gonna be playing it with me to do well, we haven't played Sven co-op since the last stream that I had on this channel. And we have a very nasty map set that we gotta get through. And by nasty, I mean it is incomprehensible. I think I mentioned this during the last stream where we were doing Sven co-op. This map set has a French hunting license just randomly in the files. Also, I had to completely move my 25 gigabyte folder of Sven co-op maps because if I did not, well, in addition to that, I had to completely back up my whole Sven co-op install because if I didn't, it would have been obliterated. Because for some reason, this map developer has it to where you have to replace core Sven co-op asset files. Not just put them in add-ons. No, there are hard links to these files. So you have to just completely fuck up your install of Sven co-op to play this map set. It is fascinating. But yeah, I had a hard think yesterday of like games I would want to do if I had more time for streaming. I.e. like games I would want to do if I didn't have to do with a 9 to 5 in order to get by, you know. And I do want to go back to Stationeers at some point. It's been a while since we did that. I did want to get through Factorio because I know Chunks is really wanting me to like get through that or play through that at some point. Although with that said, I don't think that's going to replace Space Station 13 or Stationeers as like my favorite, like, in terms of like, because the thing is, you can't really group Stationeers with Factorio because it is primarily like a simulation game, but also like a survival game. I kind of view Factorio as more of like an engineering game in terms of like, you know, top-down perspective and just, it's more focused on like building of like assembly lines and whatnot. That's not good. Did I forget to hit something? No, I think I hit something twice. All right, take a guess. Did I accidentally, hit a switch I wasn't supposed to? Yes. That's fine. That's so it goes. Can't get it. You can't get a perfect run too often, you know. And I'm better to have a run that isn't perfect because it just gives me opportunities to practice. Right, so I need to... I fucking knew it! I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, good. This didn't take 4 whole minutes to do this time. Ow. Okay. Hop on down. Head on up. Didn't take explosive damage. Good. Good. Heading into final level. Got past the cyborg. So true, random loon soundbite. Also true. Now that's how you really want to take that corner. Just get like enough of a hover that you can just traverse it without falling into the lava. If I was to do that one more time, I would have actually felt like hit the lava with the grenade. That wouldn't have been fun. Okay. We're gonna take a short break after this run, just to let you know. I might do one more, or maybe 2 more runs. I don't know. We're at like, what, 1:30? There hasn't been a lot of resets tonight, so. I also want to fix that chat. Oh my god, just... Yay, thank you. 37, ooh. Almost 38. That's not bad. That's like almost 2 minutes. Minute and a half faster than the last one. Ugh. Yeah, what time is it? 1:27. Alright, I had to think. Before it goes down for maintenance, let me check my bank account real quick to see how much money I have. Yep, that's a number, alright. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Alright. Here's the Noise of shame. Ugh! Okay. Yeah, just for reference. Okay, we're gonna look at the prices for this, right? I don't have to worry about Devil Summoner 1 though, because I bought a PS Vita off of eBay and it actually came with it. So I don't have to worry about that. But let's see. Raido Kuzunoa. Yeah, a copy of Soulless Army goes for 156, 151. This is with the box, by the way. 129. That's a promo copy. 162, which is the one Japanese version with the Demi-Fiend on the front. And then the second game goes for about 150 bucks. The box goes for 60. Ugh. I might be able to get away with getting a Japanese copy of the second Raido Kuzunoa game, but obviously it's in Japanese, and preferably I would want to get it in English because I don't know how easy it would be to do a translated version of that. You know? Anyway, we're gonna take a slight break. I'm gonna get up and stretch, and when we return, more Marathon 2. Stay tuned. I'm actually gonna set the timer real quick. It's gonna be a 5-minute break. As soon as I can find OBS, where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. It's very shy. All right, 5 minutes. Ba-bam. All right, I'll see you in 5. Alright, I'm actually back a couple of seconds early. But... yeah, it's more of a fine quality live stream than that TBCR Productions. And we got some more marathon to get through. Marathon 2. Whether or not I do 1 or 2 more runs, it depends on how bad the luck is and if I start getting tired. You will know if I get tired because I will play really sloppy. But with that said, yeah, oh my god, look at the screen right there. It's not correct. I can't believe that it's not correct. Hold on, we're gonna rectify this real quick. Okay, and then we gotta click on... No, yep. Okay, there we go. I know when we go to the end screen, it's gonna be like that as well. You know what? I could actually just fix that, like, now. Let me go fix that now, before we get too far into this. It won't take long. Will not take long. Holy shit, I somehow managed to, not move the text, but make it large. Okay, good. And now I'm gonna hit studio mode. And then I'm gonna hit, this. Alright, so. We are, at the precipice of another run. Got my Xbox One controller here. You know what? We normally used to do this. We're gonna play one quick round of survival. And then once I take a death, we'll get to another run. Okay. Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky. Just gonna... Oh, they're berserk. Okay, maybe I don't need to do anything. Okay, I'm gonna do something. But yeah, I don't normally do this often anymore. I used to do this every time I finished a run in M2 because, you know, a bit of a cooldown. Kind of like the Carnage breakdown levels in Infinity, you know? At least that's how I like to picture it. Oh boy. I'm really in for it now. I'm actually in for it now. I really like relying on the shotgun shells. They're such a good, good ammo. I'm not gonna grab that purple can yet. Don't even know what my score is yet. But obviously I won't know until after. What are people's thoughts about survival mode? Think it's a good game mode? Think it's kinda eh? I think it's okay. There's definitely some good maps, but there's also definitely some not good maps. I don't think it's necessarily that the maps themselves are bad, it's just they don't really mesh well with the survival in some areas. I think this is a fantastic map for survival. Okay. Oh, I thought we were in deep doo-doo for a second. Caca, even. I forgot, where did... No, I know where the blue ones show up in the base game. They show up in the, hard stuff rolls. And that one specific hallway that I hate going down. Right. I don't think I'm gonna do too much longer of this. This game mode, I mean. And that's fine, because the game's self-electing me to stop in a bit. The hell? Yeah. 11628, not bad. Alright. Let's finish this can of soda real quick. Good. And now we open another can. Reminder, this coming up Wednesday, we will be doing, killing time for the Macintosh, because, believe it or not, I have to run it at GDQ. That specific version. I've, for the most part, got the hardware set up for it. I just have to move the keyboard and the mouse that I'm using for my actual computer. It's a bit of a hell setup, if you don't know. That's like the only weird part about it, is I have to completely move the keyboard and the mouse. Which does make it a bit of a pain when I want to actually use the computer. Not the Mac, but the actual computer. But I don't know. If I had a Bluetooth dongle, I could probably use the same, like, keyboard. I think I actually have a Bluetooth dongle, I just gotta find it. But, like, having it so that I can, use the same keyboard. I don't know if there's, like, mice that offer the same capability. You know, having, like, multiple devices per mouse. But at the same time, I don't really want to use Bluetooth on the, with the Mac. I want to have a hardwired cable. Hold on. Something about that. I looked at the timer and I was like, something's weird about that. Maybe I'm just being weird. I'll never know. But yeah, let's go back to that prior conversation I was talking about. Like, games I want to play if I had more time for streaming. This is a thought I keep having. Stationeers, Factorio. What else? I want to continue on Parallel Worlds. I haven't really found a good spot to, like, keep going at that game. Or that ROM hack. And then some other, like, action RPG games, like some actual, like, notable ones. So these... Sorry. God, I'm glad I have a throat lozenge in my mouth. Like, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but my voice is definitely lower pitched than usual. Like, considerably. Normally it's like... like this. But, yeah. It's a bit lower. It sounds stuffed up, and that's not wrong because it's allergy season. But sometimes I get this stuffed up when I'm sick. And I don't know if that's the case yet or not. If I feel like shit tomorrow, I'm gonna... I have some, like, some of the final home tests, COVID tests that the Postal Service was giving out. Got the 4 whole packs of it right before the deadline for that elapsed. So if needed, I'll take a, like a self-test tomorrow. It's better to get it, if I somehow did get it, it's better to get it now than next month. Because, you know, GDQ. So yeah. We'll have to see. Wow, I can't believe I got hit. I'm gonna have to heal. Very good. Into the lava, which is already all the way down. The elevator, not the lava. Need to clarify. Okay. Back. Didn't take damage. Good. I say that and then I get shot by 2 bobs. Can't believe it. Simply cannot believe it. Yeah, you can definitely tell my voice is lower. I was struggling to do that voice. Sorry, I'm chewing on this cough drop for some reason. I have a nasty habit of doing that. Especially if they're like a really good flavored one. Like the, was it the Hall's Coolers? Those are pretty tasty. And I can't help it, they're candy. They're literally candy. They're like a lozenge, but they're made by candy manufacturers. I can't help but not chew on them like candy. Let me rephrase that. I can't help but do that.
Let's go. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you have an ad pop up during a stream, you can watch a slightly, You can, if you have picture-in-picture enabled on your browser, you can actually open up the little window that the stream goes to. There's not going to be any audio with it, and the picture quality is complete ass, but you can still watch the stream while the ad's playing. I forgot to mention that. That's actually, like, even though it's a bit of a jank tip, it's still a good tip. Oh, hello, Sinahel. I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Did you see that I'm doing the footwear, the challenge tomorrow for the hotfix? Should be pretty fun. Showed the Mandalore videos about marathon. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't watched all the Mandalore marathon videos. I saw the there's the other Bungie ones. Like the Myth and Myth 2 one. I saw those. I forgot that they got an actual, like, anime studio to do the fucking animations for that game. Or for those two games. But yeah, I need to... Wow. I got hit. Can't believe it. But yeah, I need to watch them at some point. It killed me that the, Examined Life in Gaming. They had their marathon, video. And they got Civi to voice, Admiral Tafir in it. Which I thought that's an interesting choice. I haven't watched that video all the way either. That video is what led to me going on a goose chase to get a, I made a terrible mistake. To get one of those, God, what's the word? iMac and Emacs. It got me on that trail of, like, obsessing over, like, video quality capture. Or just video capturing of a Mac. Because of the weird refresh rates. And, like, trying to look into, like, capture cards that would be pretty good to run it with. Like, for instance, for the longest time, right, the VGA capture for my Mac, iMac G5, right, would not work with my capture card. I now have two options for that. One is to convert it over to... Oh no, I think I still only have mini VGA to VGA. If it was a Core 2 Duo Mac, it would be mini DVI to HDMI. And I mean, hell, I'm gonna be honest with you, me getting killing time in is kind of the result of all that, because I wanted to find a decent Mac setup for submitting a run for GDQ. And it looks like, if you're gonna be submitting a early 2000s Power PC game, for OS X, the G4 Mini is the most ideal system. Oh god, I can feel my uvula in my mouth. I must be getting sick. Yeah, I can just feel my uvula. When I swallow, I can feel it. So, yeah, I think I'm getting sick. I can't tell from here. I'd have to check after stream. Or maybe it's just that I need a beverage. I have a beverage right here. I might have to take time loss to sip on a beverage. Hold on. Beverage time loss. Ah, shit. No, didn't. Oh, nope, never mind. Time lost through the beverage. I don't know why I went around like that. But, yeah. So while I didn't get Marathon into SGQ, I got a Mac game in. So, I mean, wasn't a complete success, but it was a success in one aspect. And I get to do a rerun of, a run back of Skynet. A run that I've actually been wanting to do. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that, SGQ 2020 run of Skynet, not only was I irritated during the run, and it definitely shows, but I was irritated about the fact that I got irritated, and that, I was overestimate. Apparently I was too far away. Okay, that's one. Don't think that's gonna work. Ugh. No, it worked, okay. Here's two. I'm gonna wait to go up instead of going through the elevator. Because apparently it's just faster to do this. Okay. We had this happen in the last run as well. I don't know if you noticed that. Well, for the people that were here for the last run. Yeah, we did this last run as well. Okay, I guess I'm going into the elevator now. That was a complete botch of a strat attempt. All right. Now to get one of the most difficult jumps out of the way. Try that again. That jump is really hard. Because you're just touching the lip of the platform most of the time. So you can actually go flying right off. In that instance, I was a bit too far back. That's normally what that would mean. Well, I can't believe they would do that. I mean, look what just happened. I can't believe they'd do that. I can't believe they do that as again. Come on. Thank you. I can't believe they did that. Just shoot a grenade right in my face. Ow. Okay. So, stream reminder. I've already mentioned about later today, technically. Wednesday is Killing Time. Friday is Megami Tensei 2. Obviously. This Saturday might also be more MT2. It really depends on how my day goes. I think that's going to be the wild card day. And then, Sunday, I just don't know either. I'm really on the fence about what I want to do this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after, Memorial Day weekend for the US, there will not be any stream, period, because I apparently have to work that weekend, even though I literally worked a weekend like a month and a half ago. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Also, I have to work a weekend the literal week after I get back from GDQ. Isn't that fun? I know that was intentionally scheduled for me to do that. I didn't ask them to do that. They just scheduled me for that weekend because I took the week before off. So yeah. This weekend is the last week before that. And then after that, the week of the 30th of June, obviously there will not be a stream because I will be in Minnesota for Summer Games Done Quick. And then one of the weeks in June, one of the weekends, I'm gonna have to I want to go to Six Flags America. I don't know which one yet. Which weekend. Because they're reopening their western area of their park, which has their Vekoma SLC, and I've been talking about how much I want to ride that ride. If there's any credit I want to get this year, that's the one. That is the ride. And to some people, they'd be like, why would you want to ride a ride that's known to be rough? That's why I want to ride it. I want to experience the high-tier jank, even if it's new Vekoma trains, right, with the vest restraints. It hasn't been retracked or reprofiled at all, so it's still like the original track. It's just the trains are better. So it's still gonna be rough, but I want to experience the roughness of what was it, Sidewinder? Yeah, that's what they're calling it. Speaking of Vekoma rides that are very rough, I want to ride Guderick's at Park Asterix. That ride, I've seen POVs of it, and you can visibly see where it like jackhammers, and I just find it fascinating. I'm probably one of the few people that would want to intentionally ride a rough roller coaster because it's rough. Racer 75 at King's Dominion. It's a perfect example of a coaster that does that. Because... What the hell am I doing? Because at the last valley before the turnaround, it used to jackhammer so goddamn hard, I would get a headache and it would just make me laugh. I'm a very weird person if I'm just laughing at getting a headache from a roller coaster. With that said, they did more retracking over the off-season, and oh yeah. No, I did actually, yeah, because again, for context, I went to King's Dominion last Saturday, and it was a day trip. I actually woke up, went there, came back afterwards. It's the first time I ever done a day trip for King's Dominion. My advice, go with someone you know. Not because you don't want to be like that one weird person just by themselves at an amusement park, but it's so when you're driving back after a long day at the theme park, you don't fall asleep on the road. You have someone to talk to help you stay awake. Oh yeah, heading to the park, me and my friend, we saw this flatbed truck, right? And on the back of it, like what would you normally picture on the back of a flatbed truck, right? You would, like, maybe barrels or like tires, maybe even wood. Would you expect two like clothing containers held together using you know, the ratchet in built, whatnot. But it's like ratcheted so hard that the lid for the top bin is just like caved in, like inversely caved in. Not the regular caved in, where it's like. Or maybe even, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw one time there was like a piece of, like a package of toilet paper just sitting on the back of one of them. Not even a lot of them, just a singular one. It was right around the start of the pandemic. Single, double. Can I get by? Nope. Double. I was hoping to get the triple. Okay, good. I'm gonna eye my heart rate at some point. I really want to look over the VOD and just look at which map gives me the highest heart rate. I think that would be a pretty good measurement. I don't know if I have this heart rate monitor on correctly or not. I have to have it directly on my chest, right? It's not like an armband one because I want to actually be able to remove the battery when it runs out of juice. So I have a chest-mounted one, and I don't know if the value on the screen is accurate or not. That almost ended in absolute disaster. I'm surprised I did not take a death. Wow, I can't believe that Bob got in the way. Okay, good. Good, good. Very nice. I was thinking also at some point, okay, opinion question. Would you consider Pathways into Darkness to be something I could do on a Marathon Monday, despite it not being a marathon game? It's in the same universe. Would you count that as something I could do for Marathon Monday? I want to get the chat's opinion on that, since it's the prequel to Marathon. Sorry.
Let's go.
Because, I mean, to me, I would, but... I always like to get a second opinion on that. Maybe I should host a poll on the Discord. Which, if you're not on that yet, you really should, because we've been planning some things. Like some events and whatnot. Well, an event. Well, technically two, but they're GDQ specific. You have to be at the event to take advantage of them. Whoop. There we go. Although I will say the second one technically might not be a specifically have to be a hotel thing. We're just still planning it out. It really depends on how the hotel internet is. From what I remember last year, it wasn't the worst. It's the same hotel from last GDQ, which means we have load-bearing VCR. Unironically, load-bearing VCR. All right. Let's see how many hits from the shotgun it's gonna take to knock this switch out. I'm going to take us about 3. Although I will say it's a bit easier on this version, so it might not be that many. 1, 2. Okay. And then... Very nice. And now we just gotta go through here and then swim up and then go to the thing. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, this might be the last run for the night. We're gonna try to finish with a decent time. Hopefully faster than the last run, which was like a 37 something. I want to get like a 35. I don't know if that's gonna be viable or not, but... No! Ah! Okay. I'm gonna switch to this. Got it. Got another one. Look out! All right. Oh, hi there. Very nice. Right, time to heal. Very nice. Spawn? Nope. Spawn? Yep. Spawn? Yep. Now, to just remind people what I'm doing right there is, since this is a technically 2.5D game, I mean, this version of the game is technically in 3D. By stepping on that polygon where the shaft is, I'm waking up the enemies down below. That's the room where Robert Blake is in. And they're gonna fight all the 4 enforcers and hunters down there. While we're just cruising up at the top. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay. Wow, I hit a bouncy corner on on the Xbox version. That's really funny. All right, anyway. All right, so we're gonna go down the stairs. And then, Hopefully that hit. I think I saw it is green, so we're just gonna keep going. We'll find out very soon if that's not the case. A reminder, I don't shoot my gun up there, because if I shoot a gun up there, it's gonna spawn in a bunch of enemies. And I don't want that. Okay. Hopefully the bottom here isn't completely filled out. Oh. Reed. Thank you. Locked out right there. Okay. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. That's fine. No, that's not fine. The next one, that'll be fine. Because that's where the actual health pickup is. Okay. Okay, good. Use recoil to go down lower faster. And then, yeah. Please, thank you. Think I hit it? Yeah, I did. Okay. It's the worst situation to be in, though. Right. Back it up. Okay. We're at that magic moment. Third to last level. I have a weird, like, hand hold right now, just so I can do what I'm doing right now. I have my thumb on the, left thumb, obviously, on the, thumbstick, and I have my left index on the bumper. However, I have my right index finger on the A button, and my thumb is on the left joystick. It is really uncomfortable. But it lets me do, some silly behavior. And then my middle finger is on the, fire button. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna be able to do like an important jump on the next level anyway. Okay. I swear if I got that, that would have been really fun. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Third time's the charm. Let's burn the ammo real quick so that we can get these 2 hunters coming up rather easily. I do not like the Svetker when they gang up like that. Also, their hitbox is just weird. Like, absolutely a weird hitbox. It kind of juts out a little bit farther from their model, or from their sprite. Just a little bit. But it's enough that if you are in a weird situation with like a hallway, you can actually get stuck big time. No, I did not implement anything like that in Hellpack Volume 2. Do not worry. I may be an asshole when it comes to map design, but like, I'm not that much of an asshole. I'm actually hoping to work on some of the Hellpack Volume 2 maps while I'm at GDQ, because they're gonna have other people that have contributed to Volume 2 at the event. That's gonna be pretty cool. Taxodium is gonna be there. We've contributed some maps, or 1 or 2 maps, I think, to that. I have to double check. I might be confusing Taxodium with someone else. We'll finish the run up first, and then I'll check that. This is the last run. I've decided that at this point. But that's fine. That means 3 full runs done on 1 stream. All right, a little bit faster than the last one, so pretty good. All right, so let me double check on the Hellpack Discord real quick. Who's mappers for Volume 2? No, Taxodium did do a map for Volume 2. It's Spooky, Taxodium, Future You, me, and then the usual suspects. Oh, and Irons submitted a map. So yeah, Aaron, CKT, I think Obsidian submitted a map. And then me, and then technically Matrix, even though Matrix didn't like make the map, but like drew a like rough draft of a map out for someone to like transcribe. That's still technically making a map. But yeah, not a bad marathon session, even though it technically was and is not a Marathon Monday. But, you know, pretty good. With that in mind, I want to wrap up because there's a few things I need to do before I go to bed. So with that said, let's wrap this up. So now we're gonna head over to my little panel here, and we're gonna hit search, and we're gonna see who's live. Okay, so we have is there really no one live? Wow, can't believe it. Okay, well, on that note, we're going to host an automated channel, and that channel today will be Critter Vision. You can watch adorable animals eat food from little areas on some person's backyard. I think that's that channel. Let me double check. I think that's the one. It's gonna take a bit. Yeah, because Duckville USA is a different one, but we're gonna do Critter Vision as soon as the ad finishes. I just want to double check to see what's going on. But, okay. That's a long ass ad. Holy shit. Oh, there it is. Oh, what's that animal? I don't know what animal that is. Is that a coyote? No, that is a boar. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, on that note, if you want to keep up to date with a fine quality live stream, we have that Discord down below. I mentioned earlier that we are planning some events, some like get-togethers and whatnot for people going to SGDQ, including a twice yearly event that I do at that. But yeah, and then we have if you want to follow the stream, there's a button down there. You don't have to if you don't want to. But at 1,000 followers, I will be doing that speedrun marathon for all the games I got in the GDQ. And then the social media stuff at the left where you can see me talk about prog rock and sometimes some Linux stuff. Anyway, with that said, my name is TBCR. I am going to go wrap stuff up and then lay down. Hopefully I'm not sick. You'll find out Wednesday. And then, yeah, I'll see you then. Take care. And I'll see you on a hotfix tomorrow on GDQ. Or today. Something, you know. Anyway, bye-bye.